Thanks, Coach. Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready. Recon, 132 fighter. 18 Gator. 6 guys, check 6 guys. Showing it. Jumper. There goes.
Now Saquon Barkley, a man who played collegiately here in the Keystone State. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one good for 26 and a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing, Jones. Finds his tight end, Ingram. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, They'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
And he connects with Ertz. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Hey, here we go. 120!
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You better be ready. Kill.
There's some space here. 20. A big pickup there on 3rd and 6.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
It's Ray 57.
From the red zone now, Wentz. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 19th touchdown now on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Down.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On second down, here's Barkley. And an alley to run. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. His 14th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
3-5-7. Hey, box drop. Hey, bunch. Check. Lock.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. He's going to let this one go deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Go. Waiting.
Here we go. Let's bring it.
Sunday.
Let's bring it.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. He's showing the different ways he can hit you in this first quarter. 1 rushing, 1 receiving touchdown.
He's showing us he's not just a stereotype, isn't he? Not just a guy who carries the ball in the backfield, can get out into space, make plays with his hands downfield. That's a pretty good combination right there.
Defensively, you'd prefer to be going against the stereotype, wouldn't you?
At least you know where he is, right? That gives you a chance to get more people to him and get him on the ground.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
On the ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. A first down run from Barkley, pretty well defended. Give him 3 yards on the play. It'll be a gain of 3, and it also takes us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Go. 50, play.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Jones. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Jones. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Fletcher Cox in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big run.
A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
Hello? Hey. I'm losing right now. Yeah.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Remix. That fucking... This offense is so weird.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route started.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah. Trippy.
Here we go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury.
Should be testing my corners.
This is why golfers do their best to
This guy, he just tested my corners out.
Before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Trippy, what are you playing right now?
Hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping.
How's your 4th of July?
Lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up
Mine
a
was lit.
place that they can run through. It didn't happen on that play.
Fireworks.
The throw over the middle, taken
fool.
in, and he'll be taken
Am I
down,
still in?
but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Who's
It's
valid?
a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down.
Let's go. AC Gator. You got 3 down. Get it.
On 1st down, Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now on 2nd and 13, Jones. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
Yeah,
He has another
I don't
first
go
down
far
as they
in
get
there.
the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in
No,
stride.
I'm in the second quarter.
Pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
Though,
able to stop
why
it
is
with
Saquon not doing that
the
good?
steam going.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. You talked about the need for them to
Yo, Trippy.
establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the 1st half.
And that means
The Jaguars wanted
adopted that
Cody Grant.
attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Here's Jones. Operating from the gun. He can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
Yeah, Leo's not going to be able to.
Jones.
Touchdown.
Throwing on 4th.
Darius Slayton. Fucking love you, man. He's at home. He's at cousin stuff.
Darius Slayton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As they are an extra point away now from
Let's go, Chippy. Game tied.
Rosas good with the extra point. We've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
What do you mean?
This one tied at 14.
I just guessed, bro.
Sends this one away.
Cause I watch you, bro. Watch your games.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Listen, I'm ass, bro.
Here's he'll get it up to the 29-yard.
Bro, it's a guess, right? Bro, my hacker.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Bro, I need more offensive running.
Through the interception in the red zone, costly.
Chippy, are these guys in the league?
But that drives coaches insane.
Chippy, are they in the league? Yeah, Chippy, go.
Points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one.
Chippy,
to swallow.
Chippy, are they in the league? Yo, Chippy. Chippy. Oh my God, Chippy, do you hear me?
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have
Are they in the league?
scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker.
Do you guys have 3?
The coach.
Yeah, for the Sakaya. Oh, this shit's valid, bro. Matt Tiger, let's go, throw down. Let's go.
Their defenders stay home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Pause, resume, bitch. Good. Oh my God, bro. Yes, so Trip showed him the sack. Yes, so Trip. We like those. We like those, Trippy. We like those. Come on, give me 6.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Looking
Matt.
deep downfield. Able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds.
I saw if I don't put that bitch. Pump that bitch to me, bitch.
Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now.
Yo, we're not liking running back though. But, yo, Trippy. Sweats.
3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. On the return, it's Tate. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Giants.
Nah, I believe in you guys.
1st and 10.
Yes, it glitches.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive. And I would think that they would
Saquon Barkley. Yes, sir, we like those.
Whenever you get an opportunity, you could never have enough.
Yo, Trippy, you know how I know your playbook so good? No, I know your playbook so good.
Analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
You scored?
So they'll come up after the
Trippy,
7
you know how I know your playbook so good?
3.
Because I'm in your head.
2nd and 3.
Like, I'm in your house right now.
Did on the dive. Nice grab.
Like, I'm in your house. Look
Now
behind
the
you.
Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jones Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard. And that'll bring up second down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there.
Bro, these neighbors are going crazy, Strippy. They're going crazy. See that?
More downs to play with.
Yeah, the fireworks are going crazy.
32. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Well, earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to defend him. I think you used the term bottle him up at different levels. They've struggled to do that.
They certainly have, because when you see them approach, in order to bottle them up at different levels, that front line's got to take care of business. Otherwise, he starts to slip through.
It's definitely not cheap, bro. Singing.
On 3rd and 2, Jones. And Tate's got it. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 45-yard line.
Ooh.
The Giants
Yeah, did you play also team?
final timeout as they'll stop it with
My team is stacked, bro. I'm not gonna give that shit away, but anyone want it?
Jones now hitting on 80% of his passes.
No, I have a 98 overall team. I just give you my team.
Back to throw. Jones is going to fire one deep over the middle. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now.
I don't know, dude.
On the clock.
Trippy, there's 9 seconds left. I'm at the 45. What should I do? Yeah, second quarter. What do I do? Yeah, wait. Do you think take a point? You think take a points?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Jones throwing again. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. Now the Pro Bowl kicker, Aldrick Rosas. Last year, he hit one from 57. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard.
I missed it. Fuck.
That one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll get
Yo, I have my OTGI golden ticket, Julio Jones.
At REA Sports halftime report. Coach, and ready to get the party started.
True, I missed the field goal.
It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. They will take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might.
So how about the fireworks in the back home?
Overall, you like what your game plan is showing you.
Another run here with Sanders. And he is
That's we like those. We like those. Chippy, we like those. Chippy, we like those. My fireworks. It's not mine, bro. It's my neighbor's. No, my neighbor's going crazy. I'm inside right now, bro. Trippy, this guy does peak zone bubble like crazy, bro. It's like peak zone bubble, some like weird ass shit.
From the gun, it's Wentz.
Peter, give me that, bitch.
It's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47.
Should he motion the running back? Yo, he motions. He motions the running back, right? Then to be going mid like a cross route. It's such a real fucking offense.
And running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A well done for that one. No, but stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Yes, sir. Trippy, follow the lucky move.
3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Bro, let me hop on, bro. I have my game. Let me join the fucking team, man. No. This isn't.
They'll run it again.
I wish. That'd be valid.
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Oh, they're like
On any running play that's called, they're always
best out of 7 or like $500 wager.
You're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back
Not
and
touching.
essentially the same play again.
Yo, you were supposed to run today, bro.
Or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually
Bro, I got to leave.
on its heels.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he's
Yeah, it does that sometimes. It's so stupid.
Give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence. His
Yes, sir. We like those. Should be extra.
that first one. You see a lot of guys
Should be admitting 17-14.
Not in this case. He's stepping right up at the ball.
And he'll
Should be, bro. Who's on your Ravens team, bro? Who's on your Ravens
bring
team?
this one out to the 27.
Bro, what I call your friends, bro? Just one second. I just met your friends. Yeah. I fucking.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And following the interception, just any interception.
Nah, oh my god, don't 6 that, please.
That next drive or
No way.
Throw that out the window.
Lucky I was talking inside zone.
You can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Wentz.
What's a dot? What's a fucking dot?
Tight end Ertz. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 25 yards that time. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
The cameras are just on.
They'll run on first down.
Get him, please. Bro, his Sanders is X Factor, Trippy.
Just inside the 5 to about the 4. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Another run with Sanders. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
It's a sneak. It's Wentz. He's in for an Eagles touchdown. Carson Wentz. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
This guy said, look, damn, I'm looking. What the fuck?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. They still got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On 2nd and 9, Jones eluding the pressure right. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there, but they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot, and that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
This is brought in at the 21. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. On the NFL scoreboard, they are in the 3rd now in New Orleans. And the Panthers are starting to pull away in that one. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Go. 180!
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
From midfield, here's Wentz. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Down the man inside. Down the man.
It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Yeah? What you say?
Shout out to Dark.
Don't do fucking that, bro. Bro, that's not fair, bro. It's not fair. Lamar Jackson and Antonio Gibson, like, what do I have to do against you, bro? I put like 5 spies. Bro. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god, bro. You wanna torture me tomorrow? You wanna be handcuffed? Bro, I'm gonna get tortured all fucking here. You want me to get tortured in Madden too, bro?
In the books. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter.
Yo, should I trade Corey Gray and Trippy?
It's on EA Sports.
Trippy, don't be Leo. Don't be Leo. I'm his brother. I'm his brother.
And this one is right down the middle.
I said don't be Leo.
High fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
How much
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them...
Bro, I'm Leo, but what the fucking... I'm Leo?
...to come back and win this game.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep.
No way, that's a touchdown, bro. Saquon, don't fucking fall, my God.
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now a man open down the middle of the field. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent
What happened,
pace.
Chippy?
Money throw right there to move the sticks.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first.
Saquon is first to give, like, I don't know how to act like that shit.
That's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete.
What?
Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was
I
it a
look.
play, throwing it away like that. Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Got a man.
Darius Slay's a goat. Darius Slay's a goat, Trippy. Darius Slayton's a goat.
That's the marker for a gain of nearly 30.
Why? Oh, Trippy, you want to know what it is?
No sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain.
It's called
He just did there and use it up that way.
No dig
Y
on.
Trio Offset WK. Trippy. You heard me? After this code.
Jones now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley.
Why is it true clock? I'm not true clocking.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
Yes, it does. I will wait.
Jones now from the gun, he'll throw. Flush to his
Fuck, piss on ground.
and that is
Skills right up, boom.
a lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Here's Jones operating from the gun. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 34-yard line.
Go. 180! Sunday!
They'll go again with Sanders. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
There we go. Back man. 180. Great.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And Sanders has got it complete. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the
2 minutes, 50 seconds.
The Eagles send out their punter now.
2 minutes, I'm down by 7. I don't know what to do. What I do? No, Chippy, what I do? Oh my God.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. On 2nd down now, Barkley. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. From the gun, Jones. That's complete to Slayton. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
On 1st down, Barkley, and across the midfield.
Chippy, I'm down by 7. I don't know what to do.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
He's back to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Catch made by Slayton. And he goes down, but not before...
Chippy, I'm 58 seconds left. I'm scared. I'm scared, bro. I won't lose. These are divisional games, too. So, the fuck.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And all the way down.
Should be at the 4.
5 to the 4. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Yes, so we like those.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone.
This game hold him.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now this time he'll look to...
Touchdown!
And his ball is caught.
Trippy, it's overtime, baby. Trippy, it's overtime, baby. Yes, so we like those, Trippy.
So now this will be, in all likelihood, to force overtime. And he puts it through. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
Fuck, bro.
This one fielded at the 5.
No.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something.
Oh my God.
What would you do? What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely to take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
Let's see if they are...
Trippy got the ball.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had...
Yeah, I had to score the last, like, 30 seconds.
Now, if the team
Sorry.
scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a
Damn, that
field
fucking
goal
Allen
and
shit on this
score,
kid.
the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
A fourth-quarter score from the Meadowlands. The Jets continuing to pour it on. They're opening the lead up even further. Now it's Barkley. And if they could hold on to that lead, it would be win number 4 on the season for them. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Not a bad idea to start overtime. Feed the hot hand.
And understand that when you're feeding that hot hand, everyone else is pretty much in agreement on it. You know, a team looks at their game and says, all right, who's playing really well? Let them touch the football, and we'll do our job to help them.
Saquon, no! Trippy, I had a touchdown. Saquon fucking fell.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression?
What's your build?
What he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does
I'm gonna send to
is
this.
find avenues,
No, thank you.
find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Bro, it's not only juke, Trippy.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Yeah, I'm a paint beast.
When we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain.
I got checked.
Possibilities here on 2nd down.
Now a first throw here.
Of course I can. No! Jones, don't do it! Jones, don't do it!
Big loss here as he's taken down.
Trippy, what I did in 24?
They drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Gotta give him points for the attempt, but
You want the link?
wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Probably thinking they got to be careful not to force anything here in overtime. This is 3rd and a mile right now. Throwing Jones.
Oh, it's game.
It's intercepted.
He baited my shit.
Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
He baited my shit.
A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an
Yo, give me one.
like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second.
Trippy, I lost the
I'm not
game.
sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Mark
I basically
on
lost.
to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about you. Throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Yes, Rich, thank you.
For Sanders.
I need a pick.
Measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but
Well, he did. He had 37 yards and 1 touchdown by accident.
Not there though.
They're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times
Chippy, I saw that. You saw that, right? I saw that.
Get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry. I'd stay with him.
So they get pushed back to the 11.
2 minutes running.
Here's 2nd and goal. 2 minutes left in this overtime.
Chippy, you got Xbox? Play any friends that have Xbox? Because I have a $50 call, Mike ain't got me. And show me.
Once again with Sanders. And he'll get this
He
one
won.
down to about the 10-yard line.
I sold.
Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Oh, I just
All right, well,
fold
they
this.
didn't kick it on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal. You have to kick it here.
Absolutely have to kick it, because if you get a bad snap, you fall on it, you got a chance to kick it again on 4th down. Let's say it gets blocked and it's behind the line of scrimmage. You fall on it, you get another chance at it. Give yourself that option.
This game. I sold that so bad.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much
Chippy,
fun
I
was
sold
that?
it, bro.
We had that type of a game where we got us to
I should
overtime,
have ran it.
and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Eagles, they remain as hot as anyone at 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Redskins. Meanwhile, for the Giants, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And
We're playing 2K over there because we're only at 4.
The mid-season bye might be coming at just the right time.
Chippy.
So
We're
for
still
Charles
playing,
Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL
Awesome.
on EA Sports.
You guys want the Super KO if he comes back? Chippy? Why did he leave?